Hey everybody, it's Mike from DietarySelfDefense.com here. It is Monday morning, October 4th, 2010. I just wanted to make a little video. I got a few different things I want to throw out, so instead of making like 4 30-second videos, I thought I would make one video. So, a little bit of catch up. On my weekend, I spent some time with Big John McCarthy doing his officiating course, which was a lot of fun. I was one of the few people who passed, so I was very proud of that. And anyone that follows, of course, mixed martial arts knows Big John McCarthy, famous for, let's get it on. He's a incredibly nice guy, funny guy, great course. So part of the reason I bring that up, though, is so I spent the weekend with 25 people involved in martial arts, mixed martial arts. There was some traditional martial arts people there. There were some people from the boxing crowd. And these are people, most of them practiced martial arts in some way or another. What I found shocking was, from a diet perspective, is how many bottles of vitamin water I saw getting sucked down over the course of the weekend. Now, vitamin water, of course, is presented as a great healthy drink. They use their commercials. If you were hungover, if you are feeling low on energy, if you're sluggish, if you need that boost at work. So that's how their marketing goes. Well, recently they were sued because their drink is not healthy. It has 33 grams of sugar in a bottle, which is just about the same amount as a can of Coke. And the vitamins involved in it are cheap synthetic vitamins and probably about a penny's worth. I don't know the exact value of it, but it's not much. Not enough to warrant drinking 33 grams of sugar in water. Eat good food. If you want extra vitamins, take a multivitamin. Don't drink vitamin water. It's a sugary drink. It's no different than Gatorade, pop, chocolate milk. It's full of sugar and not nearly as useful as they present it to be. Like I said, they got sued for misleading advertising, and the response, and they're owned by Coca-Cola, the response was, anybody that believes this is a healthy drink is being unreasonable. That there should tell you enough about vitamin water. As well, it was my birthday, and I thank everybody that sent me some birthday wishes. It was very nice, and after spending so much time in the workshops over the weekend, I came home finally Sunday night, and I was able to get on my computer again. It was nice to see that some people had sent some well wishes along. One of the presents I got, though, now, for those of you who don't know me, I'm a bit of a chocoholic, which is kind of funny given what I do. But one of the important things to me about chocolate, and for some of you that don't know, most chocolate, including the big brands, is made through child slave labor. I posted some videos about this before, and I also happen to have run into one of the farmers from Ghana, because Cadbury, of all companies, Cadbury actually now has their dairy milk going fair trade. So I have one. Someone had got me one. And as you can see, let's make sure we don't have it in the light. This logo here, and see if you can read what that says here. And oh yeah, it's kind of opened. I don't know how that happened. It must have come like that. So right there it says fair trade. Okay, and the fine print on the bottom, I believe, says transfer. Yeah, transfair.ca. transfair.ca. It should be, here somewhere. So transfair.ca. So fair trade. What is fair trade? Fair trade is pretty much how it sounds. Starbucks does this with their coffee. Cadbury now does it with some of their chocolate bars. Fair trade is the idea that we're going to pay the farmer a fair price so they can raise their families, so they can have schools in their community. So Cadbury uses a fair trade cooperative called Coop-Coco. And so what happened was I was walking down the street in my city a few months ago, and I seen this big banner. Cadbury was announcing that they were going fair trade with dairy milk, and they had James, a farmer from Ghana, and I actually caught a video of it. I'm going to stick a link, some here on the page, maybe here, maybe there. I'm not sure where it's going to be. One of those little annotation bars. So you can watch the video. It is a little tough to understand him because he is from Africa. He does have an accent, But to hear this man speak about it, it allows my kids to go to school. It means we have access to safe drinking water. That's a huge thing, because chocolate that's made with child slave labor is not just about the abuse of children, which it really is, but it's also about abusing the whole community. They don't have access to food, and they don't have access to clean water. They don't have schools because, number one, even if they did have schools, the kids are working because they have no choice. So it's very important that when you can, that we make those choices with our dollar. So for example, having something like Cadbury be available through fair trade, and there's a few other brands as well, Green and Blacks, Coco Camino, and a few others. It's important that we spend our money on those. Is it a little bit more? Yes. Would you spend 50% more on a chocolate bar if you had to look into the eyes of a child being abused? Of course you would. So don't back out because you can't see that child's face. These are the type of issues around food that are not related to our nutrition, are not related to our physical health in that sense, but it's related to our health as a community, as a global community, and to our emotional and mental health. Nobody wants that on their conscience, that they've contributed to this slavery and this abuse of children. And it cuts across a lot of different sectors of consumerism, but I'm going to focus on the chocolate. So one thing I do want to say is kudos to Cadbury for stepping up and creating a fair trade product. And I encourage you, go out and give it a try. It's great. The Cadbury product themselves is not that much more expensive, and it's well worth it. To get Big John McCarthy's lunch on tape, but I didn't get a chance. It was so busy. But I do have what I took for lunch. I'll be posting that up later this afternoon, as well as some more Diet Chronicle stuff and some very exciting things coming up throughout the week. So I'm done ranting for today, at least on this video. I hope you guys have a great day, and do yourself a favor, have a little chocolate treat. Make it fair trade, though. Have a great day.